from Jezreel to Horeb. The angel of the Lord came back the second time and touched him and said, "Arise and eat, because the journey is too great for you." 1 Kings 19, verse 7. Often after a man or woman has expended enormous physical and emotional energy, even when doing a great work for the Lord, an opposite reaction sets in that tends to counteract previous enthusiasm. After his glorious victory over the priests of Baal, Elijah prayed for rain to end the long-lasting drought. 6 times he sent a servant to a point overlooking the Mediterranean to search for signs of rain, before the servant returned with word of a small cloud. Elijah told Ahab to return quickly to his palace. Then, energized with the Spirit, he ran ahead of Ahab's horses for 16 miles through the downpour. Of course, more energy expended. But Elijah soon learned that Jezebel was furious and determined to kill him. Bewildered, he fled for his life. Exhaustion and despair replaced energy and confidence. Elijah should have trusted that God would protect him from the queen's hatred. Remembering how the Lord had cared for him for 3 years. But in his depression, God was forgotten. Elijah's spirit crushed by such bitter disappointment, and he wanted to die. But God was very near to his beloved prophet, even in the blackness of his despair. In the experience of all, there comes times of keen disappointment and utter discouragement. Days when sorrow is the portion, and it is hard to believe that God is still the kind benefactor of his earthborn children. Days when troubles harass the soul till death seems preferable to life. It is then that many lose their hold on God and are brought into the slavery of doubt, the bondage of unbelief. Could we at such times discern with spiritual insight the meaning of God's providences, we should see angels seeking to save us from ourselves, striving to plant our feet upon a foundation more firm than the everlasting hills. And new faith, new life would spring to being. In our darkest moments, God is always near. He has promised never to leave or forsake us.